How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome to the Uncivilized Run in Knights of the Old Republic. So, we've made it down to the Shadowlands with my derpy glasses, HK, and sadly my Wookiee cannot be here, so I've replaced him with disposable Carth, who will just run up and tank for us. Now we're here to explore the most dangerous part of Kashyyyk, going for some of the most dangerous creatures, and we're going to be just kind of heading around and exploring this map. Now, the map itself isn't too large, but there's a lot of stuff to fight down here, so we're going to try and take it all out. We got bandits, we got lots of monsters, and we also have to go find a star map and a crazy old man who lives down here. So we're going to go and do that post-haste. Looks like we got our first round right here. Attached. Stop. They're making screaming noises. Whoa, look at that. There we go. There we go.
The damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Jolee. Jolee Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
I will, but explain what you're doing here.
Why am I here? Well, it isn't because I like the stink of dead kinrath. Let's move this talk to my camp where the air is better. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
Interesting. Jolee, one of the best characters in this game, easily. Now these funny things, these monkeys, they're interesting because if you play Mass Effect, they are in Mass Effect. The first one, well, they're in all of them technically, but the first one's where they really make their appearance. You find them on just like random planets that you can explore. And I think they make the same sound effects and everything too. Hey, Jolee.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot you could tell me. Like how to not die here.
Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's been lost in the woods for far too long.
Great.
My days of glory are behind me, but perhaps there is something I can do for you. You must have questions.
I wanted to ask about you.
What is there to tell? Jolee Bindo is the crazy old man in the dangerous woods. I'm content with the impression I give.
You mentioned something about fighting Sith?
Did I? You have annoyingly good ears. It doesn't matter. Those days are gone. Leave them in their graves. I've seen my share of the dark and the light. And frankly, both extremes annoy me. Of course, I have felt rumblings of change. Perhaps you will be of some assistance to me after all. Let us discuss what you came here for.
Ask some questions.
Fine.
Do you have any knowledge of star maps?
Now, why would you be asking about that, Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
But I'm not a Jedi. But if you have information, please tell me.
Kashyyyk is an interesting place, more so than anyone suspects. If Czerka Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here, but it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
Wow. Can you be more specific?
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
Can't I just pay you? I hate jumping hoops.
Oh, save it. I know this sounds absurd, but I'm old and entitled to work you around a bit. Besides, the test is simple. Since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Czerka have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Why not just get rid of them yourself?
Don't talk back to your elders, child. Look, they know me quite well, and are always on alert when I approach. The only way I could get rid of them would be violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone, but with as little fuss as possible. They have already caused enough trouble as it is.
Where are they? How many men?
They are not that far northeast of here. There's usually 5 in the area as far as I can see. The captain of the lot is the one that earned my ire. Mishandle my garden, Willie.
Trapped on your flowers, huh? I'll look into it.
Good. Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoot! Shoot!
Alright, jolee. There's lots of stuff to do here, so we're gonna be exploring and doing a lot of stuff.
Malfunction. My primary motivators are incorporeal. Error. Damage terminal. Playback causal malfunction. Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matin to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake? We had a deal!
Ah. What happened to you?
Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matin to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back,
Right.
we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake? We had a deal!
I'll start for you and take what I can.
Shutting down. Primary systems failure.
You start with the droid's head, removing it and placing it in your pack. The energy discharge flows through the remaining parts. Ah, fetch! Why did it explode? That's cool. But, yeah, so that proves that, like, the shady merchant guy purposely trapped that one dude here by murdering his his crewmates. That's pretty dark.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
Chundarg has given me permission to be here.
He's got no authority with me. I'm with Zerka Corporation. He's just some pet we keep so the locals stay in line. As long as you don't get in my way, you can wander where you want. I've got a job to do.
Might be interested in work.
I could use an extra hand. A couple men have gone missing. If I lose many more, I'll have to close up shop. We are hunting the little simians, the tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them extinct?
Don't you care if you could wipe out a whole species? I mean, like, if that's your profit margin, like, you're saying you want it gone.
No. I'll be rich by then, and we won't need to do it anymore. I don't have to worry about it.
Wow.
Besides, if there's no more tack, the predators that eat them will die off, and we'll have an easier time milking this planet.
Dang. How do I hunt these tack?
All right, then, I'll set you up. First, you need to be able to draw them out. It's easy. I'll spray you with this scent. It drives them crazy. They can't help but attack you, even if it's a hopeless fight. Then you just carve them up. There's a big fleshy bulb in their brains that you want to scoop out. You can't miss it. I'd feel guilty if the money weren't so good. Come back here when you've got the glands, and I'll pay you.
Back to my job questions.
Hurry up.
Let's see. What if I want you to leave the Shadowlands?
Is that old hermit Jolee trying to talk you into doing his dirty work? We've spent too much on setting up just to walk away. As long as the sonic emitters keep the Preds
Why
away,
would you
and I've
say
got
that?
bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guards complaining about this place, Jolee whining through you is nothing.
I'm leaving.
Good.
Alright, that looks like we've taken care of the local population. We'll trade them in, get some money, and then drive the guys away. Win, win, win all around.
Back again.
Got tech glands to sell you.
I'll take whatever you have. Keep it up and we'll both be rich. At least until we bleed this planet dry.
Cool. I'm leaving.
Good.
Oh, wow, that was nothing.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the command.
I'll talk to you. Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
I'll ask you some questions.
I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander.
It's a dangerous place. Can I persuade you to leave?
No more dangerous than walking out on the commander. He'd kill me for disobeying orders.
Alright, what do these emitters do?
They generate a sonic barrier that allows us to stay in this wonderful location. It keeps the big predators away. I don't know how it works, really. I just know that if they go down, the camp would be overrun.
So the emitters are keeping you here.
What of it?
If someone were to shut them down, you could leave.
I don't like being here, that's for sure. I suppose you could take this code and shut down the emitter I'm guarding. Enough of those emitters go down, and the camp will have to move out. But I never said anything.
What?
What? Oh, geez, that's a big boy.
Run! Run!
There we go. Now no one's here. I can just open these boxes.
No problem. Got it.
I hit tack glands. Alright, Jolee. I drove them off. Especially because they didn't pay very well. Yeah, I think I had 17 glands. They gave me 10 credits each. That's so garbage.
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked?
I made certain the poachers are gone.
Yes, I could feel it as you walked near. And I don't sense the smell of death on you. You spared them. Interesting.
I mean, there's nothing to be gained by killing them.
Wasn't there? I suppose not, but the environment would say otherwise if it could talk. No matter.
You mentioned eliminating barriers. Could we get to it?
I know where you want to go. I can get you through to the old paths. This forest hides some strange things. There's also a Zerka repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. I saw it when it was installed, so I know how to pass it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Alright, now we take Jolee. We have to again. He's the best, though. So I'll take HK, because Jolee can be our tank. I'll let him keep his lightsaber. And I can't stop him from using force powers. I'm still going forceless. Alright, Jolee, here's the door. Shimmer repulsive field is visible before you. It stands in stark contrast with the foliage around it.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Zerka equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
Why place this thing here?
But there are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
Ah, I trust you can get past it. You said so.
I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerka engineers do it? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Sweet. Alright. Forest map number 2. Yep, this is where the fun begins.
That hurt, I bet.
Oh, good camera angle. Oh, great baka. Led you out to be outsiders to be different than slavers. I beg you, can you heal my wounds? They attack from nowhere. Please, I need to be healed, can you? What happened here? Please, I need to be healed. I'm dying. Here, I can heal you. I thank you. I would not have expected an outsider to aid me. Perhaps you will help me again. My hunting party, all of them, killed without honor. I barely survived. I want the murderers to suffer the same. What can you tell me about your attackers? Never seen their kind before, not even among the Circa. You saw them, armored head to toe, yet blending with the forest. They followed us for a long while. We found bodies southwest and again further south as the west branch of the path. Their speed was amazing. They fought like outsiders, waiting until we were unarmed. They would not attack until we'd put our weapons away. They strike like cowards. I'll look into it. Thank you. I will wait here. It was too weak to fight them again, but I refuse to leave the Shadowlands unless vengeance is sated. Please, if you kill them, I'll reward you with whatever I can. They're not worthy of life. Look, further bodies than my fellows are. He will only attack you if you're not armed, the cowards. That sucks. You have to literally be unarmed around the corpses of Wookiees to draw them out. Not that it really matters, because like you can just then draw your weapons again, but this is like crazy. Like here, okay, so here they are right here. So we stand in the bodies. Now I wonder if I can get by with just me not wielding anything. Ah, here we go. Okay, quickly get the weapons back in the hands. Oh, come on, die already. Well, that didn't go very well. Dang, man. They are tough cookies. Let's see what they had to say. Mandalorian JPEG 1. Requested a Mandarin language. A stump disabled the stabilizer on my swoop. Requested parts before other systems fail. If my generator goes, my blending field will stop working and I'll be visible to our prey. Number 2. Personal log of Mandalorian language. This hunt is no challenge. How will attacking unarmed creatures train us to use these Jedi toys? You want new warriors to learn? Watching a comrade lop his own arm off fighting a real opponent would teach more than these pointless battles. I obey, Mandalore, but will protest. The blending field generators on the swoops grant near perfect camouflage. Why only attack unarmed opponents? Interesting. So, kind of not taking the traditional route of Mandalorians. Oh crap, Jolee! Dang it! I'm an idiot. I didn't realize he was hurt. Swoop bike signal device. Same data pads. All right. So what was that swoop bike thing? Because I got those pads now. Swoop bike signal device. This device attached to the swoop bike transmitting any field data that has been collected on it to the commander. And there's a swoop bike over here. There we go. The swoop bike shows signs of recent use. It's missing its signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data. Replace the signal device and activate it.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world could do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
Oh, yep, here they are. Hey, old boyos. Jolee, try and stun them.
Yep.
Ready!
Oh yeah, I'm attacking with the side, so I'm flanking him. Piece of freaking cake. Beautiful. We are much better prepared that time around. Mandalorian helmet. Mandalorian Ripper. Ooh. And Mandalorian battle armor. You have returned. You have found them. Did you kill them all? Were they animals in armor with no honor among them? The Mandalorian hunters are dead. I killed them all. Yes, I see the trophy helmet from one that gave the orders. Their bodies will not last long in the Shadowlands. I am glad. The taint of them, their cowardice, the Force will consume it all. I hope this gives my hunters brethren peace. I hope it does. Yes, heartwarming. Where's my reward? You have surprised me with your help. Don't spoil this meeting with your outsider greed when I would give you a reward anyway. You have acted as a fellow Wookiee would have. Here, take this. This is a symbol of the hunting clan. You served them, so you deserve it. When I look at it, I remember the reward respect, even from outsiders. So, what did I get? I'm guessing it was like a sword or something. Wish I could tell what it was. Okay. So this is the place. Ritual marker. There are ancient symbols here, worn through, traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned if you are generous. It comes to battle if you are worthy and wise. It grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from the lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Obviously this was once a place of great ritual importance. And then we can let's heal up because we're gonna need it. Because we got a big boy.
Yes,
who's coming in. If we Kashyyyk vine ascends high into the canopy above. There's no indication why its growth has stopped at this point. The ground beneath is stained with years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended from the vine many times in the past. Tie the viper Kinrath corpse to the vine. The creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a rustling from off in the distance. Here he comes. Big boy. Alright, so. I want to see if I can stun it somehow. And HK just smash.
Sure.
Ready!
Now get behind it. Distance away, hopefully. HK, what are you doing? Attack it. Because now we're behind it. It's stunned. Oh, let's re-stun it.
Sure.
There we go. Ah, so easy with the force. See why? This is why doing it uncivilized is good, because this is too easy. Examining the corpse of the great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its skin that's grown around it. But certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it's lived with this injury. When you remove the blade from the corpse, only flaw appears to be missing the hilt. Obviously the sword came apart when the blade lodged within the creature. That's going to be very useful later. Circlet of Sharesh and Gunhan's journal. Gunhan's journal. Datapad recovered from the remains of Terra Tek on Kashyyyk must have been devoured by the beast. It appears the personal journal of Gunhan Sharesh. Last entry explains what he was doing on Kashyyyk. Duran and Shalea have given in to their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. Trying to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant and accused me of being the one on the dark path, like the fools on Korriban. But I am not about to abandon the mandate given to me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Terran Tak wherever I find them. I have heard rumors of such a beast may exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I shall go there to slay the beast, proving that I did not need either Duran or Shayla with me to defeat these creatures. Well, that didn't go so well for you. Now let's see if that headdress is worth it. Circle of Suresh, restricted to light side. What did it give? Wisdom plus 5. Holy crap. That's one of the best items I've ever seen in this game. Jolee. Oh, you're not good enough to use it. We got one of the best rare drops in the entire game, and no one can use it. Dang it.
Sure.
Alright, computer.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Why have you acknowledged me?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And if I don't fit the pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
Well, that seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Okay. I seek information about a star map.
Accessing? Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory, so the map's as old as this installation.
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
What do I need to do to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
Alright. How do I match when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
I pretty much am going. I'm okay. Let's begin the evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zaalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zaalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do? What do you trust him to do?
Well, I trust Zaalbar, so I wouldn't say anything. But yeah, how do you know Zaalbar's name?
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
Dang, so this thing, as ancient as it is, has sensor reading of the whole planet and beyond. That's insane. I don't know, though. Killy the Bid, I think... No, you trust your allies.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zaalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
I thought this was an evaluation, not a quiz.
I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Continue with the evaluation, then.
The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Dang. Kind of sucks, but I think I know what I do. I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days and do nothing in the city. Because if you, evacuate the people from the city or, reinforce the city, they're going to know about it. They'll realize that the code's been hacked. You might lose the city. You were going to lose it anyway. So if instead you let the city fall and gain the greater advantage, you'll have a much better chance in the long run.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
That's right. The deaths of those people would spur my forces on.
Very good reasoning. I will apply it to the rest of the evaluation. You begin to match the pattern in memory. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
So the people already lack faith in me. And, like, the thing is interesting. So this is interesting, because, like, if you think about it, so in this scenario, our leadership's being put into question. Our people are complacent. They haven't known the horrors of war yet. We see an attack coming. If we let the attack come so I can save more lives in the future, that won't be the case. Won't necessarily be the case, because what'll likely happen is that they'll call me incompetent, remove me from power, and then I have no ability to save more lives later. So I'd stop the attack and try to appear as the hero.
But if nothing happens, your people will have no need of heroes. No, they do not see a threat. You have coddled them. Your empire will be brought down by introspection.
Dang
You have
it.
failed to match the pattern in memory. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
Darn it. That's not great. Alright, boyos. I got a secret weapon for you.
Yes?
Dark side point gained, light side point gained. Just do a bunch of that, Jolee.
What?
Termination required.
Heard, I bet.
Basic cake. Jedi are cheaters.
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
What changed? I failed your initial test.
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. End communication.
Alright. There you go. Star map acquired. Sweet.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Let us go. Now I want to see, because like things are gonna kick off if we go back to the Wookiee village right away. I'm gonna see if I can make a quick pit stop back at the Ebon Hawk. I have we have a merchant to go talk to before things really go south for the Circa Corporation.
Hello again. What can I do for you, most valued customer?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your credits.
You hurt me, Madam. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here, not me.
Found the droid head. Can I ask you about it?
Droid head? On Kashyyyk? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
It recorded an ambush. Someone yells Eli's name.
Eli, you snake. You said my crew jacked the ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Yep. I mean, he deserves it.
This is business? Maybe in hut space, but not here. Not with me. That Thalian bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith? All for nothing. He killed my crew. Who knows where my ship is? Well, there's your pay, Eli. Blaster fire and keep the change.
What will you do now?
Well, there's not much for me to do but stay here. I've no ship, so I may as well make a few credits. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss, but eventually I'll buy my way off this rock.
If it were me, I'd wipe out all memory of him.
What do you mean? I don't need to go hunting Eli's family or anything. I've seen justice done.
It's not enough. The store was his life. Let it rot.
You know, maybe you're right. Why should I bother with this remote hole? This isn't the life I wanted. I see your point. I'll leave his shop like his corpse. I'll take what I want, buy passage on a ship, and never look back except to spit. Here, take this. Thanks for reminding me about how he misused my trust. I'll make sure it never happens again. With anyone.
Good, good. Why is that dark side? It makes a lot of sense for him to just leave this behind. Why run a shop if you don't want to run a shop? He should just sell off the goods and just get off world. Alright, anyway, now that that's dealt with, now we can go back down and go and find ourselves our rabid Wookiee to go put down. There he is. Hey, Freyr. More you circuit corporate rats. There's your heart of Kashyyyks are free from your kind.
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
After years in the Shadowlands, I only remember the outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Well, this may prove difficult.
Oh, fetch. Okay. Well, didn't really see that coming. So let's put a stasis and a heal.
Yes?
That hurt, I bet.
Ow.
That hurt, I bet.
I am beaten. Take my head, circle filth. You won't get another chance, so swears Freyr Kashyyyk. Jinder sends his regards. I'll die. No, I'm not here to kill you. Just listen. The words of an outsider tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zaalbar and Chutendar? What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. My name's Killy the Bid. I came to Kashyyyk with Zaalbar. To my shame, Zaalbar is exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be their son's owner, outsider? No, he follows because of a life debt. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. I've had to see the lies of Chutendar. He would have been exposed as a slaver. Zaalbar would not have been exiled. I do not believe Zaalbar's claims. I believe the elder boy, as tradition dictated. The shame of Zaalbar's attack blinded me. Why would Chutendar want you dead now? Well, if Zaalbar's back, perhaps Chundar's worried the people will realize things are not as they seem. Chutendar has established himself as a leader that succeeded despite tragedies that have plagued his family. If it was shown that he conspired with the slavers, his honor would be gone. I wonder. Back to my other questions. I don't know what happened with Zaalbar. What happens now? That will depend on you, Killy the Bid. You will either kill me, or decide I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince people they have to be lied to. How? Everyone's on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I apply the tradition to my people, I might be able to gather support. There is a legend of a great warrior from my old tribe, Baka, his name, and he is greatly revered. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old wook and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage, has long symbolized independence. Only destined leaders have held it. What? Scavenger hunt for us? Where might I find it? That's the problem. It was a symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but was beyond damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothwar fought the great beast. He sought the challenge, but the arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tail was taken. We had become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain, with Chundar. If the blade could be found, Killy the Bid, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. Actually, I already found it. Wasn't sure what it was. You have? Please, let me... It must be sure. Here, take it. It is. It may not look like much, but it was a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates it be respected. I didn't think it worthy of search for it, but I realized that was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps that is what the great beast wanted. We should proceed carefully. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible, try to gather support. You will have to follow the paths as you came, Killy the Bid. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. My people will no longer be slaves. Sweet. There we go. And now we are done. You, Killy the Bid. Spies say that your mad claw you sent to kill is on his way to work right now. You should have followed the will of Chundar. Now you face his wrath. Oh, well, fetch. Didn't expect this.
That hurt, I bet.
Not too bad.
Ready.
And you need?
Yes?
Things looking a bit spicy. Looks like we gotta get ourselves up ourselves. Better save real quick. Having seen Gorwukin upgrade the basket, you understand it well enough to use it yourself. Raise the basket. You begin the long ascent of the upper boughs of Kashyyyk. Here we go. Getting spicy. Getting spicy. Something tells me things aren't going to be so friendly on our way back. But we'll deal with that. Well, seems you're more trouble than I thought. Freya's come back and told me of what you did for her. My fellow humans hunters split on what should be done. Some were loyal to Chundar alone. We had to fight. Freya went to the throne room to challenge Chundar. I will take you to him now. Lead on. We should hurry. Yes, not much is about to be decided. Only one can lead us. Must lead us. Come on. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's just great. Everyone's here now. It's a reunion. Yes, by black blade of Braka's sword, I've come to end your treachery. You will no longer sell your own people. You have Braka's blade? So what? I have the hilt, held by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. We both have our ancient trinkets, so who will the people follow now? You are old and weak. Shut up, both of you. This ends today. I will not see Rorwuka suffer anymore. You tell him, Zaalbar. I don't know what to do, Killy the Bid. Chundar has been telling me things. He makes sense, I think. I don't know. Side with Freyr, he's the honorable one. Is this the best course? Without doubt, Chundar is a slaver. Then there is no other way, Chundar. You have betrayed our people, I must pay. Then that's my boy. You are too weak to fight, old Wook. I still have Zerka's support. We'll see who dies today. Alright. How about we do a little insanity?
Yes? That hurt, I think.
Stun, 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 stun. And down he goes.
That hurt, I
I feel sorry for that guy. Oh no. We have done it. I'm saddened that it has come to this, but I couldn't continue. Zaalbar, my son, I'm truly sorry. You have suffered a great shame. I was blind. I have no excuse. I can forgive, Father. You have learned a lot over the years. What will you do about the slavers? We will fight them. It will be difficult, but I swear they won't take another one of my people without bloodshed. I'll send quick climbers to other villages and try and rally defense. We must guard against this ever happening again. You will be the last outsider welcome here for a very long time. That is a change for a better, I think. What will you do now, Zaalbar? Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it has been painful as well. You have a place by my side, Zaalbar. I would honor you if you take it. I can't. Not yet. I'm just getting used to being free, and not just from slavers. And I have a life debt. Now my life is truly not my own again. Honoring that agreement is more important. Listen to my son. His insight humbles me. Take good judgment with you, and all the planets you will traverse with the Wookiee for wisdom. It's time I was leaving. Perhaps, but before you go, Killy the Bid, I must see your reward. You have done us a great service. Kashyyyk will remember you well in the past lifetime. Because of you, I've reinstated as chieftain. We will return to the old ways when honor and trust of kin ruled above all else. I'm not sure there's a reward that accurately reflects the value of what you've done. Our world has changed because of you. I have a request, Father. I thought about a great deal. I would like Parker's sword. Shut up, I want credits. That would be fitting, I think. Well, that is quite a request. I'm tempted to say no, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zaalbar, do you understand what that will mean? It is the legacy of our people held by chieftains and future chieftains. I understand. I want this, Father. I'll bring it back one day. I have no doubt. Let two halves of the blade be made one. My son will hold Bracca's sword. Now, there's one last thing I need to go check up in the Wookiee village, and then we're peacing out of here. Because things are about to get spicy. Back again. Have you... No, you wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't care. Leave the boy alone, please. I'm Killy the Bid. I help Freya return to Pyre. I'm a friend. I don't know about that. I hear lots of things. I'm not sure what to think anymore. Do you know whose bolt casing this is? Sure. Looks like... It's Jarek's, I think. Anyway, I'm not sure. The bolt casing was found on Rowar's body. Oh... Roar's body. Then he's dead. But he can't be. Don't listen to him, Roar. Outsiders only lie when their mouths are open. You know that. Roar was dealing with slavers. Do you know anything about this? No, he doesn't. You don't say another thing to him. You want to lie, you lie to me, outsider. Leave the boy alone, please. You will want to talk to me. What do you have to say about it? Speak to me directly, away from the boy, please. There, I'll speak to you, Jarek. You made a terrible claim against me, outsider. Do what you must, but leave me alone. I know you had a reason to kill Roar. It's not for you to decide. You couldn't possibly understand how this affects the people or me. Do what you must. The holder of the laws will decide my fate in proper Wookiee tradition. Greetings again, outsider. Please, if you have business here, make it brief. Do you know who owns this bolt casing? Let me see if the family is in there. Yes, this is it. This belongs to Jarek. How'd you get it? I found bolt casing on Rowar's corpse. Oh my, this is very distressing. It definitely seems to suggest that Jarek helped in Rowar's death. I can't ignore it. Wait, here, outsider. I must address this. I'll have Jarek brought here. I hope you can explain this. I really do. Jarg, you know why you've been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. Where is Anar? Must Rorwar be here? Rorwar has the bond with Rorwar. He is the closest of family that can be found. He's entitled to be here. Jarg, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. The outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? Is there an alternative to death as a punishment? There were circumstances that led to the attack. Perhaps we could consider another punishment. All depends on what was on behind it. That won't let me speak for you, Killy the Bid, but Lo Jarg has that justification. Will you tell them? It is my failure of honor. It's very serious. Were there any mitigating factors that may be aware of? Jarg, won't you say anything in your own defense? I killed Rorwar. I will accept whatever punishment given. Better until only if my honor's tainted. You did it! Why, Rorwar? He was good and honorable. Why'd you kill him? You only need to know that I did it. The reason is unimportant, Rorwar. I'm sorry. Jarg, I won't let you do this. Rorwar was dealing with the slavers. What? What are you talking about? Liar! Please, don't tell them anything. Rorwar was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old and not important. Let Rorwar and the others have their hero. No, I won't let this happen. Explain yourself, outsider. You have information that will affect the trial. I must know it. Don't listen to the outsider's lies, please, Rorwar. Don't listen. Rorwar dealt with slavers. The datapad I found on his corpse proves it. But no, that's not. This can't be. Jarg, I can't. I'm sorry, Rorwar. I didn't want you to know. There's so much against us. You need someone to look up to. I couldn't let him betray you, betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need traitors of our own. See how the Wookiee truly understands honor? Do you see how important we consider these things, Killy the Bid? Well, as holder of the laws, I declare Jarg innocent. I will see to your release. Sad. Well, I must say, you are the first outsider I've been glad to know. You have surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honor after all. You're deserving of your reward. My reward? What reward? Dare I not explain? The person who discovered the crime, you also affected by it. He would have been given a portion of Jarg's possessions, but he was innocent. Rorwar, however, was not. Rorwar was wealthy. His family was taken by slavers, leaving him everything. You get 1/3 of this. Rorwar receives the rest, if he wishes. He's still upset, but he's young. He will recover. Goodbye to you. Sweet. 400 credits. Not bad. I like how they're saying a wealthy Wookiee is a Wookiee with 1,200 credits. Alright, well, with that, we can return to the Ebon Hawk, but things are going to be spicy when we do, so let's go ahead and do that, because there's nothing else to do here. So there's a Wookiee guard instead of a Circuit guard. And if we walk back this way... This is why I wanted that one guy to go. Take him out, boys! Angry Wookiee sounds. Good. Alright, our business here is done. We have found a star map. We've released the Wookiees. And we are doing pretty good. Alright everyone, let's get on the ship and fly away. Hey Candace, got any more war stories?
Yeah, what do you want?
What if you had any more war stories?
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Tell me the story.
For 5 days they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in.
Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
Did it work? These theories don't seem too bright.
They weren't stupid. Stupid races don't make starships and weapons of mass destruction. But they weren't masters of the arts of war as the Mandalorians are. Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
You were a great warrior, Candace.
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know?
That's enough.
Your choice.
But I don't entirely agree. Like, just fighting to the end is a terrible way of winning a war. Like, if you recognize that when you need to retreat, you can do better in the future. Hey, Zaalbar. Is there something you want? Have anything more to say about yourself, Zaalbar? You have seen more than I would have allowed, and taught me some things too. I am grateful for that. I will be a while before I know what my role will be making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Why did you request to take Bracca's sword? I'm not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I'll bring it back to Kashyyyk. What happens then? We'll see. I'm sorry we can't stay in Kashyyyk longer. You and I have important things to do, and don't feel bad about leaving at the time. I know I'll be welcomed back. Very well, let's get going. Alright, now time to go and talk up Carth and Bastila, and then we'll be ready to end.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
It just seems weird. Like, why wouldn't they send a Jedi Master with us, you know? She's still a Padawan. So am I. The Force wants us to be... Okay, if the Force wants us to be together, why do you keep resisting my undeniable charm?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force will be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction? I knew you were interested in me.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
It's just odd that they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm still not convinced.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? You're the one who thought that this was a big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Line up. I'm only joking.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
Complain all you want, but I know you love it.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come, let's move on. There's much to be done.
It's fun. She's very fun to tease. Hey,
yes, what's on your mind?
Nope.
You got it.
Guess that's all we got for him. So, standing before the galaxy map with my dorky glasses in full view, we will end right here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun with this one. This is a good wrap up. Kashyyyk is a great planet to explore. I have to admit, again, the sneak attack, guns blazing approach is actually very, very effective. I think I normally struggle with Jedi characters on Kashyyyk because it's so melee focused and there's often numbers are against you, and that's usually just a recipe for disaster. What's interesting about this playthrough is it's showing me just how broken sneak attacks are for this system. I knew it was a powerful mechanic, but it feels like it's going insane with how much lightsabers can do something of 1 to 20 damage. On a good roll, out of 20 hits, they might do 20 damage. If I get myself behind the enemy or attack a stunned enemy, I'm hitting with 20 to 30 damage each bolt, each shot. That's insane. I'm hitting, so effectively my shots are landing are strong as the most powerful strike from a lightsaber, which I think is a little broken, just a bit. So it's been really fun to kind of play with that. But as you saw, if you combine that with a Jedi who can mass stun, it just gets insane. So I'm not going to be taking Jolee around anymore because obviously that's pretty nutso when it's that easy. So again, we'll be having Zaalbar and HK with us because, at least then there's a modicum of challenge. So yeah, we'll be doing that, but I'm excited to do that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you especially to the patrons. Again, your guys' support helps me branch out and do this more often, so I appreciate that. Hope you guys are having a great day and a great start to your, we're wrapping up the end of the year, man. It's crazy. So I hope you guys are enjoying that, and thank you for each and every one of you who watch this series. I know it's not the most popular on my channel, but it's one I'm having a lot of fun with, so thank you for believing in it. And until the next video, watch me up, see me next. I'll see you there.